Hi there and welcome back to Japan, where I'm going to be checking out an artist who I've never heard before, but I have been told, hey Howard, you're going to really like this. In fact, on our Reddit suggestion thread, where, by the way, if you want to suggest songs to me, that's the best place to go. It's in the description below. Click on that and follow. It was suggested by two of our regular followers who didn't even know that Ioana did it, and then like, oh yeah, we both suggested it. So I went with the song that I was linked to first of all. The group, I've got their name up here in Japanese, so apologies if I mistranslate the kana, but it's NECRY TALKIE, which I'm assuming is the band name, and then after that it says Kongaragatta. The font is too small, my eyes are too bad, these glasses don't work. Hey, why am I telling you this? Anyway, as I always say, you know this already because you clicked on the link. You clicked on the video. You know what's going to be playing. And the minute I open up the first frame, it says it in Japanese. So I can see that they're actually called NECRY TALKIE. NECRY TALKIE. Okay. I've been told that this is something that I should quite enjoy. And actually, more and more as you guys are saying that, you're turning out to be right. Although I used the example recently in another video where I said when someone says, hey, you're really going to enjoy this song, that usually reminds me of when people say, hey, you should meet my friend, you're already going to get on with them. And usually when you meet someone like that, they're usually awful, and it makes you wonder why your friends think you're like that. And it's like, oh my God. Anyway, let's enjoy this song together and see what we think. First time listening to them. Oh yeah. That sound is amazing. Kongaragatta. Between that bass riff and the keyboard riff, oh my God. Beautiful. Was he just in each frame was playing an individual part of the drums separately, I think? Ooh. I was so focused on how funky it was, I didn't even remember to think about the hook. Great hook though, nice. Simple but effective. The guitar tone's really nice as well. It hasn't been really front and center in this song, but hearing it isolated now, it's cool. The guitarist is reminding me a lot of the guys from Flight of the Conchords. His style, his clothes, his whole like facial expression. Like Jermaine from Flight of the Conchords. Very likable, but not at the expense of being technically interesting and engaging as well at the same time. It's wonderfully colourful and fun. We still got 25 seconds to go. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Is it just going to be logos? Is it just going to be titles? Oh! Nice. Very nice. Okay, yeah, got an incredible amount to talk about on this one because, in a strange way, what makes it so good is so simple. It's not things that we haven't seen before on this channel. We've covered so many Japanese artists. It's more the sum of the parts with this one. Now, the video helps a lot because the video was really nicely directed and it's very much in character with the band. It kind of made me laugh at a few times because it reminded me a lot of a video actually I directed for one of the bands I was working with. And so immediately I sort of noticed some of the little filming techniques and I was like, oh, I know how fun that is to do. I know how fun it is to film that kind of shot. And so, you know, everything about it had this real sense that the video, the way it was filmed was fun, which I'm sure was fueled a lot by the band being fun as well. That must have made it great for the director. I'm assuming that they had a hired director who did this, and you know, just everything about that was very infectious. But when you come down to the music, yeah, what it is that it's just the choice of sounds for a start. I mean, that keyboard sound that's kind of driving everything is such a plinky plonky, cheesy, fun sound that you would just never expect to see in like most bands, even in Japan where they're okay with the cheese levels going up high. That's kind of just like ultra cheesy sort of sound. And yet they used it brilliantly in a serious song that had like seriously high quality writing to it. The chorus was really engaging and catchy. I think it's one of those ones where it certainly gets stuck in your head. Might not be the catchiest song ever, but it's enough to get wormed into your ear, I think. The playing was just so much fun. You know, the way that the drums worked was kind of a bit sort of, you know, steppy and trippy. You had good work on the guitars. The bass was really catchy. Everyone was doing something really interesting. Your ear could go to any part of the music and be engaged, or you could just listen to it as a total, and it's just this sort of wonderful, colourful mass of sound. Everything was so airy and light, though. Nothing was too heavy. Everything was so airy and light in it, though, that it had a lot of room to move around. All the sounds had room to play, and you could hear them all. It was clear, it was detailed, it was engaging, colourful, just, you know, so many positive things to say about that. Obviously, this is not one of those songs that's for every mood. It's so happy that I think you really have to be in a good mood to get something out of this song. I can imagine if you were just sort of listening to this on the way home from work, it might give you something of a diabetes sugar overdose. You could be lactose intolerant to cheese levels. You know, it could be too much if you're not already in a happy mood. I do totally see that, but considering it's obviously written for that particular style of mood, it is really fantastically interesting. It's a good, colourful thing to put out there, and it's catchy enough to hold people. So I really like that about it, and I think I was kind of... There was a couple of points in this video where I just kind of knew that the feeling was going to be... that they were really going to lean into this feeling and sort of give you something engaging. I mean, obviously one straight away when that keyboard riff came in, which was brilliant. And the second one was just when I saw the rhythm guitarist singer lady. She's singing, but at the same time whilst holding a dart, she's dancing around, impersonating the other instruments. And it didn't look like someone had told her to do that. It looked like she was just doing that. It looked like she was just having fun. And that's what I mean. There's a very natural feeling to this whole song. It feels naturally fun. Everything just feels organically both talented, engaging, and joyful, you know, joyous. So yeah, like I say, there's a lot to unpack and yet not a lot to say because it's such a simple review for this. And we could break down the technicality of how each instrument was played, but I don't really think that's the point. I mean, you can hear it's talented musicians. You can hear it's written with a lot of talent and colour and detail. You can hear they're extracting a huge amount out of the arrangement that they've got themselves. You can hear all of that. The point is more the total effect of how that comes together and produces something genuinely likable, something that can genuinely give you a big smile on your face. So I would love to hear more of this band. this is so joyous that I don't know whether, do I just want them to keep on doing joyous songs, which would lower the amount of variation and ultimately therefore reward that I get from listening to this band, but also because they're so infectiously happy, I kind of want them to maintain their happiness. I wonder if they're going to have a quality similar to like Silent Siren, who when they do a joyous song, it really does, puts a huge smile on your face, but they can also twist their sound into doing something a little bit more heartfelt as well. Definitely want to hear more from them. As always, I can give my experience as someone who's worked with music, but you guys probably know more about the artist, so feel free to school me more on knowing more about this band. Tell me what I need to know, and then give me suggestions. Like I say, you can give me suggestions in the YouTube comments, but if you want to be 100% sure that I definitely get them, follow the link to the Reddit, and there's our suggestions thread there. If you put it in there, definitely nothing gets lost there. I'll go through and I will get hold of it eventually. But this is definitely a group who I have so many questions about what I want to hear next, but so far that's a good start. I really enjoyed that. Likeable and just so joyous and so detailed that it's carved its own unique sort of space in my brain. It's not something I'm going to forget quickly. So looking forward to hearing more. And for now, from Japan, if you want to hear more, go watch more videos from me. But until then, ciao, ciao. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out more of our hundreds of videos we got online on this channel right now, or get involved in the discussion with us at the many social media links we've got in the description below, where you can suggest new videos and artists for us to check out on the channel. Or you can just do the usual YouTube stuff and comment, like, subscribe. You know how this works by now.